The man who pinched me chip.
Oh, my God.
Phil, over here. Phil, this is my mum.
Oh.
Hi. Now, I have been hearing a lot about you.
Hello.
Oh, hello. Well, it's been lovely to meet you, Phil.
Now, don't forget to put in a good word for me with all your customers. We could get a wee referral scheme going. Call it head to toe.
What does my mum get out of it?
I could give you a free taster session.
Well, I'll have to think about that. I'll leave you both to it. Bye.
Bye. Might be a good idea if I do a session with you. Then you'll know what you're talking about when people make inquiries.
Oh, no, I don't think so.
Why not?
There is no way I would let anyone manhandle my feet. I wouldn't even let my ex-husbands touch them.
How many have you got? Ex-husbands, I mean. I counted your feet.
Can we talk about something else? Come to think of it, my feet are only my second worst feature.
So, will you let me at them?
Never in a million years.
Talking to Gail.
Just don't make it so obvious.
Oh, not bad. Not bad at all, tell you, if I was a few years older.
Not with my son.
Yeah, and not going out with your son, of course.
And if I wasn't with my Tim, and my Tim wasn't the love of my life, then I think you might have a bit of competition on your hands.
I already have by the look of Gail Platt.
Gail Platt's no competition.
I'm not bothered anyway.
This afternoon you were head over heels.
I just exaggerated because I thought I'd never see him again.
Yeah, you were telling the truth because you thought none of us would see him again. Now, fate has intervened.
It was a joke, all right? Forget it.
What are you afraid of?
Well, he's with Gail for a start.
You don't know that.
Hey, Gail, what can I get you? A dry white wine and half a bitter, please.
Who's your friend?
Oh, it's just someone from work. Just started today.
Oh, so you're not on a date or anything?
No, I gave you that idea. No, we're just talking shop.
There you go. March over there and ask him out.
Are you interested in Phil?
She fancies the pants off him, Gail. Go on, go over there and get your fill.
He's talking to a client at the moment.
What is it that he does?
He's a reflexologist. Foot massage.
Oh, forget it. I mean, can you imagine being touched up by somebody who spends all of his day fiddling my feet? Oh.
I don't have to imagine. I went out with a reflexologist once. Oh, what that man could do with his hands.
Really?
Heaven on earth.
Right, that's $2.39 then, please.
Keep the change.
OK, I'll see you then. Bye.
I've changed my mind. When can you fit me in?
For a session?
The full works. Whatever it is you do. My feet are at your disposal.
Got you after a couple of nights. How do you think I feel? Have a drink.
Yeah, it's,
Eileen. We met the other day. I work at taxi cab office.
yeah. Hello again.
Hi. I can't tell you how thrilled I am that you're opening up a new clinic.
Just one day a week to start with.
Oh! Practitioners of holistic medicine are very thin on the ground round here.
Yes, I gather.
I was just saying to my lodger the other day, do you know, you cannot get a good reflexologist for love nor money.
Well, the response so far has been very encouraging.
Oh, it's terrible, isn't it, that we have to rely on conventional medicine when we can learn so much from the East? Do you think?
Yeah, I do.
Can you do anything about negative chi, Jean?
I can try.
Oh.
Why don't you make an appointment with Gail?
Yeah, I'll do that. I'd like to book an appointment, please, with your resident reflexologist, if I may.
When for?
Friday.
He's fully booked.
Next Friday.
Fully booked then as well. There's been a lot of demand.
So when can I see him?
January's looking good.
All right, I'll give him to Steve when I see him.
All right, cheers.
Hiya.
Hi. Mr. Webster, isn't it?
That's me. What can I do for you?
I need an MOT on the heap. Can you fit me in?
Oh, I've got a load of work lined up for today, but... I'll give us your keys. Leave your car there. I'll try and fit you in.
Thanks a lot, mate.
Is that overtime, Kev? No, if I can help it, lad.
You going to the health clinic? Because I'm going that way.
All right. They seem pretty busy in that garage.
Not as busy as you. Hey, must be nice to be in that much demand.
How do you...
Hiya.
Hi. You mean? All right. I have a few gaps that I'm sure of.
Oh, well, it's been a mistake on Gail's part then.
And even if you can't make an appointment during working hours, I do home visits in the evening, you know?
No, I didn't.
As it happens, I'm doing a home visit at Gail's this evening.
Oh, well, when you've seen to her, is there any chance that you could squeeze me in?
Thank you.
Comfortable?
That is wonderful. So relaxing.
That's the great thing about reflexology. Nothing to touch it for tackling stress.
Oh, stress. I've got plenty of that. And here come a bundle of it now.
What's going on?
I'm having reflexology to help me feel better.
Never heard it called that before.
It's enough of that, Scooter. This is Phil, our new reflexologist at the health centre.
Hello?
They're just leaving.
Can't we stay and watch?
No, you can't. Scooter, take us to the pub or something.
Fine, I know where we're not wanted.
Sorry about that. They're good kids, really. Oh, that's lovely where you're pressing just there.
Yeah? Good. Now, you mentioned you're not sleeping well these days.
No, I've not.
Well, maybe I can do something about that.
Oh, this is bliss.
Yeah.
I wasn't asleep. I was, wasn't I?
Like a baby.
Thanks to you.
My pleasure. I'll have to go. I'll no doubt see you at work.
No, don't go. I've got some food cooking in the oven. Stay and have something to eat.
There was a slight smell of burning. I had to turn the oven down, and I'm afraid I'm going to have to turn your invitation down too. I have to go.
We ever got to have an...
Invitation down too. I have to go.
I've got a bottle of wine as well.
I'd love to stay, I really would, but I've got a patient waiting. But if you'd like to invite me again sometime.
Oh, yeah, I will. And if you've got a patient waiting, well, I understand. I'll see you out. Well, bye. Thank you.
All part of the service. Glad you found it effective. See you.
Yeah. See ya.
Hi.
No, never. Blunt, no nonsense. That's what I call you.
I think the words you're struggling with, Keith, are attractively direct.
Oh, right. Yeah. They were on the tip of me tongue.
I'll tell you this. Whatever it is you're doing, it's doing me a lot of good.
You may not realise this, but you've got remarkably interesting feet.
Oh, all right.
High instep with a transverse arch. It's an unusual configuration. Very responsive. Made my day.
Oh, likewise.
I expect you're a good dancer.
Oh, well, I was. In my dancing days. I don't really go dancing now.
That's a shame. Never let a talent go to waste.
No, right. It's just finding the right partner. Phil, it's all right if I call you Phil, isn't it?
Of course.
I'm really impressed by this reflexology. I'd like to make it a regular thing, if that's all right with you.
Absolutely fine with me, Eileen. I'd be extremely sorry to say goodbye to a pair of feet like yours.
Mum, what are you doing? Come here. Keep your head down. I don't want them to see.
What? Look,
Where am I supposed to be looking?
that car.
Yeah.
It's Phil's.
So?
It's been there all night. All night outside Eileen Grimshaw's.
Oh. Oh, Mum, please don't tell me you've been looking out the window all night to check on it.
Well, I might have looked once or twice.
Mum!
He went over there to give her a foot massage. That was 14 hours ago. She's thrown herself at him, hasn't she? She's dragged him up to bed and left the car outside just so I'd see. So come on then, which one?
Hiya.
Aye.
Yes, love, what can I get you?
Vodka and Coke, please.
OK.
Here, let me get that for you.
Oh, thanks.
I wondered if I'd see you in here.
Yeah, well, I'm always in here, but not that I'm a lush or anything.
I'd know if you were. There's a point in your feet tells me everything I need to know about your kidneys. They're very healthy.
Oh, well, that's good to know. Look, you don't have to offer to buy me a drink, you know.
I'd like to. I'm going to spend some time around here. It's good to know the natives aren't hostile.
So, did you, get your car sorted?
Yeah, fella at the garage sorted me.
Oh, that's good to know. Did you have to come far to get it?
No, just a bus ride.
Was there nobody that could have brought you here, you know, like wife, girlfriend?
I'm single.
Oh, well, that makes two of us.
Consideration for anybody but yourself. Well, you leave me no option.
Then what?
To ask myself the key question, can I continue working here?
Well, basically every part of the hand here relates to an organ on the inside of the body.
Oh, let's go.
And let them drive me out of my local? No way.
The shoulder and the neck, and all the parts inside. Oh, there's Gail. That's odd.
That's Gail for you.
She's been really friendly to me.
She can't help it. It's her age. HRT. Hot, cold, up, down.
Oh.
So, where exactly is it that you live?
Oldham, although I'm hardly ever at home. I travel all around Manchester. Every day a different health centre or clinic.
Must be nice to be in demand.
Has its moments.
They're just talking.
Do they look intimate?
No, not really.
Yes, ladies.
2 white wines, please.
Yep.
Did Eileen enjoy a foot massage?
Enjoy it? I don't think she's come back down to earth, Gail.
Mum, I don't get it. Why are you so bothered about this? Don't say you're not.
Oh, I don't. Yes, I do. I want some fun. I want some attention. There, I've said it. Your middle-aged mother's looking to spice up her life. And Phil's the most fanciable fellow we've had round here in ages.
Well, does he know that you like him?
I think so, yeah. He's obviously not interested in me. Of course, made it obvious I was desperate and easy like Eileen. But that's not me.
Oh, well, plenty more other guys.
Well, if there are, they should win prizes for hide and seek. Hey,
Probably see you around.
Yeah. Look,
What?
Oh, nothing. I'll see you around.
See you. Bye. Bye, Gail.
You could have said goodbye.
what's the point? She's welcome.
Well? Oh no, they've gone in. That means I'm late again. I'm gonna get my wrists slapped. Oh no. Go on, now's your big chance.
For what?
No, whatever you like. Ask him out.
Look, it's too early for that, and I'm late as it is. Hi.
All right.
Yeah, just running a bit late.
See you in the Rovers sometime?
Definitely.
Right. See ya.
Bye.
Hi. Look like you could do with a bit of a hand.
Oh, hi.
Yeah. I could help you with some of that.
Oh, that's kind of it. If you could just carry a couple of these.
Yeah, go and pile them on. I'm a lot stronger than I look. Actually, Phil, I was wondering if you could fit me in for a treatment sometime. Only Eileen's been singing your praises. Yeah. In fact, she's never stopped.
That's nice of her.
Yeah, she is nice. She's really nice.
So, what kind of a treatment were you thinking of, and when?
Go to work there, so what do you think's going to happen then? Come on.
I thought I must have done something wrong. And you weren't speaking to me anymore.
Whatever gave you that idea?
Well, mainly because you weren't speaking to me anymore.
I'm sorry. It's just been one of those days. I didn't mean to be rude.
No.
Why don't you come across for a cup of tea?
I'd love to, but I haven't finished work yet, have I?
Really?
I've got a home visit at number 11. See you tomorrow. Maybe we'll get that cup of tea tomorrow, eh?
Hi.
Hi. Only your lodger, Sean?
Yeah, I know all about it. Just come in.
But he can't be here. He's had to do something. But, I mean, he was going to let you know, but I said, what's the point? Because I'm here and I could take the appointment if that's all right with you.
Absolutely fine. As long as you're sure that's what you want, you're not just doing it to keep me happy.
Oh, no, I'm doing it to make me happy. Promise.
Then sit down and make yourself comfortable. Only, why did you say I was going to be disappointed?
Well, because I'm afraid it's the same old feet that you've seen before.
That I'm very happy to see again.
Oh.
He's over there now.
Oh. That is lovely. Do you know, it's not a bad job. Except when people are rude, which is quite often. People think if they're rude on the phone, doesn't seem to matter.
Who's worse? Men or women?
Women. You know who the rudest woman of all is? You work with her. Oh.
I do?
I shouldn't have said that.
Well, I'm not asking.
Oh. Gail Platt. Doesn't need a phone, that one. She can be rude to your face.
Well, I'm amazed.
I know. Looks like butter wouldn't melt. I'm nice little Gail, hiding behind my hair, looking out at everyone. Looking down on everyone, no doubt. Maybe it's not her fault. Maybe it's that she's had so much to contend with that might turn to sour.
How do you mean? She's had so much to contend with?
Married to a serial killer. Turns on his own family and then tries to drown him in the Manchester Ship Canal. Did you not know?
So, it must be really interesting working with
Terrible. I mean, she was just no age, a young woman.
And Gail, what? She found out?
I don't know how exactly it did come out in the end. I mean, whether she worked it out for herself or he told her, but well, when she did find out, you know, she told the police and he ran off.
She was willing to turn him in.
She turned anyone in, that one.
But you said he tried to kill her.
Yeah, well, he came back a week or so later. You know, he tied her and the kids up. I mean, threatened her with something, I don't know, but then got them in the car, drove them to the canal, and then was in with a lot of them.
What happened?
They survived, but he didn't. Happy he didn't want to, eh?
But that's unbelievable.
It's true.
No, I don't mean... I mean, I believe it's true. But I can't believe that Gail, who always strikes me as so calm, serene, even. I can't believe she's been through something as terrible as that.
So, don't...
Forget it, I'll string 'em up.
do you want?
I just got hauled in by Donald. What are you trying to do to me? I had to fight to keep hold of my job.
Well, you're lucky you have.
Lucky? A, nothing happened. B, what's any of this got to do with you? You're just a receptionist.
Of a medical centre. Not some sleazy massage parlour cum escort agency.
Where the hell are you getting this from?
Please! You couldn't have been more obvious if you'd been at it in the middle of the street. We all saw you left your car outside Eileen's house.
And that means I stayed the night? What planet are you on? Eileen's never been anything but a client. Nothing happened between me and her.
Really?
Really? But you don't give a toss about the truth. Or else you'd have asked me what was going on and I'd have told you nothing.
Well, maybe you should have thought about what it looked like.
When I first met you, I thought, here's a lovely woman. Got time for everyone. Somebody I want to get to know. And the minute I turn round, I get a knife between my shoulder blades. What did I ever do to you, Gail?
Nothing.
I don't know what you're after. But here's the truth. I'm unmarried, no kids, not seeing anyone. Not likely to after this. Whisper that in the boss's ear.
I know you don't want to talk to me.
Before you get any wild ideas, this is my equipment and I need it for tomorrow morning's appointments.
More clients you don't spend the night with.
Yes, as it happens.
I can't apologise enough. I mean, I've cleared it all with Donald. He knows I was in the wrong. I don't know what came over me.
Forget it.
I realised I'd caused you a certain amount in the wrong. I don't know what came over me.
Forget it.
I realised I'd caused you a certain amount of embarrassment.
It doesn't matter.
Will you let me buy you a meal? Anywhere you choose, restaurant of your choice. I'll sit with my mouth shut all night if you want me to.
Well, I don't...
Sorry. Shouldn't have asked. Made another mistake.
No, you haven't.
You wouldn't want to eat with me.
Actually, I wouldn't mind.
Do you mean that?
I wouldn't have said so otherwise.
I'll be on my best behaviour, I promise.
So will I.
And we do have to work together, so,
It'd be easier if we weren't at each other's throats.
yes.
It's a date, then.
OK, then. I'll see you tomorrow. Sort out the details.
Right.
Into the mud, scum queen!
I'll walk you there if you like. It's not far to the pizza place.
After the trouble my mother went to doing my hair. Do you mind if I get a taxi?
Shall I call one?
Why waste a phone call?
Homeless.
What's on it?
Don't you like olives?
They're okay in a jar. But on a pizza, they look like verrucas. And I've had enough of them after a day's work.
Allora, signor Sim, bella signorina. Are you ready for him order, please? All right, Phil, mate. How you doing?
Okay, how are you?
Never been better. I tell you, it's like having new feet. There's magic in them fingers of yours.
Good to hear it. Could we get a bottle of house ready?
Sure. Do you want to order any food?
Oh.
Not quite.
I'll give you and the wife a couple of ticks then.
Wife, eh?
You realise that makes you Gail male.
Well, always wanted a name that rhymes.
There's something I wanted to ask you. But I'm not sure.
Well, you can't say that and then not tell me. It wouldn't be fair.
Maybe I should wait till we've had some wine.
Dutch courage, eh? Even more intrigued now.
It's definitely a 3 or 4 pint question.
Better get them in quick, then. Job for life, isn't it?
No, I've had loads of jobs. I'm doing a degree part-time as well.
What in?
That brings me to the question.
Thought you'd never get round to it.
My degree is in criminology.
Oh.
And I've been searching for a subject for my dissertation.
Have you come up with one?
I've had an idea.
What is it?
I'm really interested in doing something about victims of crime, something from their point of view. And someone told me, and I know it's a difficult question to ask, and I'll understand if you're not sure, but I've thought it, so I've got to ask. I wonder if you'd like to talk to me about your life with Richard Hillman.
Apart from kidnapping her or taking her out of the country, I can't see how we can stop her.
Don't tempt me.
Hi.
Oh.
I saw you come in. Have you got a minute?
No, I...
Please. I'd really like to explain.
What say you want?
I didn't mean to upset you.
We know exactly what you meant to do. Take advantage of her. Well, it's not going to happen. She might be too soft to tell you where to get off, but I'm not.
Is everything all right?
No, I'm sorry, I've forgotten something.
Just keep away from her.
I'm sorry, I really didn't mean to upset anybody. Sorry, bit of a misunderstanding.
You better come in. I don't want embarrassing in public again.
I'll be upstairs if you need help.
Thanks. I just wanted to explain.
Yes, you've already said that. You also said you didn't want to upset anybody. Well, you have. My entire family.
How many times can I say I'm sorry?
Ever since it ended, I've tried to make things normal. To give Sarah, David and Bethany a normal life.
It seems to me you've done brilliantly.
I hear David at night, shouting in his sleep. He still has nightmares. If I go into him, he denies it, trying to protect me. Sarah hates being in the house on her own. I heard her say to Scooter she imagines there's someone.
You could help other people.
You just don't get it, do you? If I didn't have to keep it together for them, I would have gone mad. But sometimes I manage to go for a whole day without thinking about any of it. And you know the worst thing? I meet a really nice guy. And I really begin to look forward to something. I wish you'd been honest about what you wanted.
That's just it. I genuinely didn't know. All I knew is that
And you know the worst thing? I meet a really nice guy. And I really begin to look forward to something. I wish you'd been honest about what you wanted.
That's just it. I genuinely didn't know. All I knew is that really liked you. Well, more than that, actually. To be honest, this is agony for me. Part of me still wants to do the interview, but like I said, I'm really, really attracted to you. And I'd hate to think that that came between what you and I might have. And I'd still like to see you, on whatever basis. If you could bear that.
What are we waiting for?
Gail, hi. Are you okay? Can I get you a drink?
I've been talking to the kids.
Look, if it's too traumatic for you...
No, I think we need to talk to you. All of us. I'm just not sure I'm going to like what I hear.
Vodka and Coke, please.
You're on time, I'll say that for you.
Sorry?
What was she saying?
That I'm on time.
Come in.
Are you sure you want to go through with it?
How many times have we talked about this? I made my decision. I want to do it.
Your mum can stop at any time.
Are you sure?
Of course. If it's not completely voluntary, I don't want her to do it either.
So go on with you. Thought you'd be pleased to have a night out.
Okay, I'm going.
Don't worry. I'll be fine.
Be careful.
Are you sure?
No.
Do you want to sink that bottle and have a normal evening instead?
Feel the fear and do it anyway. Go on. Set the tape up. Quick, mind, before I have a reason to chicken out. No drink problem. No kids. Not stalking his ex. At my age, there's a tiny pool of even vaguely acceptable men, and, well, there's competition for the good ones. You lower your sights. I didn't do that with Richard. He was fault-free. I'm the victim of a crime. You said that. Made me sound like I'd my stereo pinched. He broke my heart. Why couldn't I see him for what he was?
Why do you think?
No one believes I didn't know. They all thought I must have known something.
Did you?
Martin had cheated on me. I had my antennae out. I knew what to look for. Little phrases, the general shiftiness that goes with a wrong 'un. But there was none of that. It was completely plausible. Well, to me, anyway. I was stupid. And I'm guilty.
Eligible?
I feel guilty. People died. For money. For nothing. I could have saved them. Well, made a difference. We all want to make a difference, don't we? I'm not the woman I thought I was. I thought I was a good daughter. But I trusted Richard more than my own mother. I thought I was a good mother. But I nearly had my entire family wiped out for my love life. Well, it's very hard to forgive that. There's worse. I'm sorry.
Gail. Gail, we don't have to carry on. Do you want to stop?
No. Turn it on again.
Are you sure?
I'm fine. When Richard told me what he'd done, for a split second, I didn't think, what has he done? Who is this evil, terrible man? I thought about me and our perfect life. I thought, I have to help him. There must be a way out. I didn't know him at all. I'd married a monster. Like a bad headline in a woman's weekly. But for that moment, was as bad as him. I was a murderer too.
You were in shock. It crossed your mind you should help your husband. That's not stoving someone's head in.
That's why we found each other. That's why we got on. Because he could see that I was like him. As bad as him. He knew it. That's why he confessed.
I've got to speak to him.
You didn't know what he'd done, and as soon as you did, you turned him in. You've done nothing wrong. You were unlucky, that's all. Dumb luck. You've nothing to feel guilty about.
No, now I've said it out loud, I don't think I have either.
Good.
First time I've ever talked about it. We never mention it. Not even to each other.
Have you thought of talking to someone?
I trust you. I know you're not going to give the tape to the press.
A psychiatrist wouldn't do that.
My capacity for trust has been severely strained.
I gathered. It's a start, anyway. Being technique, I hope I didn't come across too harsh.
No, I like the way you stayed neutral, not aggressive or anything. I knew you were on my side.
Good, because I was. And I still am. I'll be on Sarah's side, too.
She doesn't want to do it.
We tried.
Don't give up yet. She's persuadable.
So much for your theory.
Which theory? Only me. Huh?
Can I help you?
I thought you'd never ask. Actually, I think you can. I bring very important news about the lovely Eileen.
Oh?
I suppose it was too much to
I'll
hope
interview
for.
the kids as well.
And is that all it is?
I like her. We're mates.
Does she know that's how you feel?
Yeah. I think so. How about it, then?
How about what?
Will you go out with me? On a proper date, not just a drink?
Yeah. Yeah, I will.
None of the law firms want anything to...
Courage. You working today?
Sarah says she'll talk to you.
She's changed her mind.
Well, seeing me with a smile on my face is springing me step.
Brilliant.
Tomorrow night? I could cook you a bit of tea after, if you like.
Sounds good. Oh, hang on. I've got something else on. I could pop round early evening, but I'd have to be off sharpish.
Yeah, well,
So...
And you're an old hand, I gather.
Oh, yeah? One of my ex-boyfriends was a reflexologist.
That's nice for me.
How come?
I don't have to convince you that I'm not some kind of crank.
Oh, no, that wasn't the problem.
You have a problem?
Oh! Sorry, that.
What?
My feet are a bit ticklish.
Just try to relax. By the way, you didn't tell Eileen I've got her a foot spa, did you?
Oh, no, didn't breathe a word.
That's good.
When are you going to surprise her with it?
We'll have to see. You're a bit crunchy there.
Oh, yeah, Colin used to say it was tension in my neck.
That's right. So you know it might hurt a bit.
I didn't know you were going to be taping it.
That's just me being lazy. I can make notes later, see?
if you feel uncomfortable about this.
It's just... I don't know how this stuff works. I don't know what to do.
Just talk, love. Your feelings about what happened. You know, how you felt when I first met him. At Alma's funeral.
I didn't feel anything.
Gail, please don't take this the wrong way, but... Look, when I was 14, I got beat up. Not by a kid, by a drunk man.
How terrifying.
My mum and dad were great about it, but I couldn't open up to them.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
it wasn't until I talked to this teacher at school. Well, what I'm saying is, sometimes it's easier to talk these things through when it's someone you don't know.
Translation, sling your up, ma'am.
Wouldn't exactly put it that way.
Is that all right with you?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. I know when I'm not needed.
Look, I appreciate this. It's a big help. Thank you.
Oh, well, I'll just go upstairs and put my face on and go over to the Rovers and have a drink with my mum, if she's there. See you over there later, perhaps.
Yeah, great.
Is the first fella...
Gail?
Going out?
Yeah, going on a date, actually.
Oh, good.
But no hard feelings, eh?
About what?
Phil?
Oh, no, of course not.
So, where's Phil the foot fiddler taking you out then?
Dunno, said it was a surprise. I feel like a flaming teenager, though.
Going out with Phil?
Yeah.
No, I think you must have got your wires crossed.
Oh, do tell.
Well, he's over at my house now. I'm meeting him in here for a drink in a bit.
Oh, yeah, of course, the research thing with Sarah, he said he'd try and fit it in before.
Did he do?
Yeah, well, he's coming to meet me, and so your house is on the way.
I see.
Mind you, with all Sarah's problems, I mean, he might be there an entire week.
Yes, Sarah has had her problems. Your Todd being the main one.
Ladies, please.
No, it's all right, Sean. I'm not going to rise to this. Well, I was going to call it repartee, but it's just the ramblings of a jealous old fishwife.
Jealous of you? Oh, please. At least I'm close to my kids. I mean, they mean something. You hardly see your Todd, do you? He must have some sense after all.
Funny, though, isn't it? Phil going out with me while you and your freaky family is using for research. Another shot, please. What? Just talking to the neighbours. Phil.
Oh, no, of course not.
So?
Research. Well, research.
Better out than in.
Yeah.
That's enough for now, I think.
I'm all right, Mum.
Gail, you all right?
I'm fine. But you don't want to be late for your date with Eileen, do you?
Mum?
What's Eileen said?
Please just go.
Gail?
Look at her. She's in tears. I will not have my family's tragedies fitted in to suit your social schedule.
I've been totally upfront about this, Gail, right from the start.
Please just go.
Sorry about this, Sarah. It's not what it sounds like, honest. Sounds like Eileen's been stirring it. What's she said?
The truth, by the sounds of it. Please go.
Mum, I'm not sure what he's supposed to have done wrong, but he was really nice.
Well, I really liked him. And I thought he liked me.
You see me, Gail, I would.
Sorry?
You're not getting a bit tired of this, love?
I never said a word.
Look, we all get crushes, and when we do, we often see things that aren't really there.
You speak for yourself.
Oh, I am doing. It's just that when I feel let down or a bit humiliated, what I don't do is act like it's someone else's fault.
Gail, can I just talk to you, please? Inside.
I suppose so.
Thanks.
You've saved my bacon.
There are two settings, comfort and massage.
I'm assuming that's not your only reason for coming round?
No. I was going to give you a demo as well. Come on, Gail, how daft is this?
You could have told me I was daft without bringing a foot spa.
Hey, can't you tell when a man's trying to say sorry?
There's no need.
Well, no. We could carry on as we are, I suppose. But that's not how I want us to carry on.
What do you want?
Gail, everything was fine between us. Then suddenly, bang. Why? Well, the reason I can see is we've got a few wires crossed.
Yeah, and we all know who that's down to, don't we?
That'll be me.
I meant Eileen.
No, really? It's not all her fault. She's a nice enough woman.
She must have got her ammunition from somewhere.
All right. Guilty as charged. She thought there was something going on between you and me, and I played it down.
Why?
I don't know. No, I do. Because I knew I'd crossed the line as far as professional conduct was concerned with you.
Well, I'm sorry I led you astray.
I wish. Can't we wind back, Gail? Go back to day one, meeting for the first time, having a laugh.
You really think we can pretend none of this happened?
You remember how it was when we started, don't you? You used to smile a lot more then. And the kids. That was just something you used to moan about, as people do when they're getting to know each other, which is all I want us to do. But maybe you don't.
No, I do. I just don't see how...
This is where the rot set in. I'm clearing the air. Will you have dinner with me tonight?
Wait till me. Can be as late as you like.
Yeah, I know, but we won't be, so I'll see you later, OK?
Bye, Sarah.
What are you going to talk about? Richard Hillman?
Ignore her. She's just worried about me.
Because she's your daughter.
She still shouldn't have said it.
Well, I think she should. Good for her. I mean, maybe I should have invited her to join us.
Taking the two of us out.
Just so she could see, you know.
Phil, you're a very nice man.
But I'm trying too hard.
Definitely.
Come on, finish your drink. We'll go to the Flying Horse.
No, we won't.
Shelley, love, you can't.
Excuse me, what about that very drunken coach trip back from the Blackpool Lane?
Wasn't me, it was Cousin Jill.
Oh, was it?
Well, don't you think he's taking the mick just a little bit, Phil, same as Eileen?
No, I don't.
Oh, talk of the devil.
Should my ears have been burning?
You see Eileen on your way in?
No.
Look at you.
I wondered if the invalid needed escorting to her workplace.
Any good as fireman's lip?
I missed my vacation. I should have been a fireman.
And what a loss to reflexology that would have been.
You'd have to dial 999 every time you wanted to see me.
Leave the chip panel.
You've not tasted my cooking, have you?
Is that a good thing?
Gordon Ramsay, eat your heart out.
Do you swear as much?
Never in front of a lady. What are you doing tonight?
Hopefully tucking into your signature dish. Let me guess, deep-fried Mars bar?
Ah!
No, you see, sweetheart, I mean...
Hi.
Hi. Finished for the day?
That's me, yeah. See you tonight.
Well, actually, I wanted to talk to you about that. I'm glad I called you.
What's up? Change of plan?
Sort of, yeah.
Time or venue?
I just can't make it.
That's not a sort of change.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry.
I could come to yours if you prefer.
Well, it's just that, I need to be with Sarah tonight.
Any particular reason?
She's not very happy at the moment.
Me and you. She doesn't approve, does she?
She just needs time to come round to the idea, that's all. So, we don't want to rush into anything, do we?
Okay. Fair enough. See you tomorrow.
Yeah. Thanks, Phil. When you're ready, Leanne.
Most of the time. Yes, Gail.
Lasagna, please.
Snap.
Orange juice.
Tea for me, Ta.
Mug.
Hot and warm and...
Thick enough to stand your spoon up it. Right. And the good news is I've cleared the air with Sarah. She understands that I need a life of my own.
And the bad news?
Oh, you're a little ray of sunshine today.
Gail, I'll back off if you need me to, as long as I know that you and me are still all right.
Yes, we are. Seeing you like this, with a day in between to catch me breath, it's good.
My place. Excuse me.
No, we're okay. Food's good, and on me, by the way.
And the service comes with a snarl. Why, Mrs. Platt. That's a devious mind at work in there.
David? Will you turn that down, please?
I'll let myself out. If you fancy a drink later on.
Hi.
Hi.
Just going for lunch. Do you fancy?
Oh, yeah, where?
Somewhere very upmarket. My kitchen.
I've heard of that. Only last time I couldn't get in.
Well, I did say you could come in and stir Bethany's spaghetti hoops. Sorry. Bethany's spaghetti hoops.
Only about David.
Yeah.
Just David.
I don't want to rush things.
No.
But I'm inviting you now.
I've got a client.
What, right now?
I need to set up the room.
Okay, I'll see you at work then.
Okay. Unless I could cash in that lunch for an evening meal.
Tonight?
Yeah, tonight would be... I'm sure I could juggle.
Sorry, I thought you meant tonight.
I didn't want to rush things.
Well, whenever then. Would be lovely.
Tonight's good. My treat. Every salt removed today will be chipping in a bit towards dinner. Think of that.
That's like
It's better now.
So, tell me about your other son. Nick, is it?
Thank you.
Thanks.
No, we're not talking about me tonight. We're talking about you.
Me?
Yeah, I mean, it was all right when you were treating me or studying me, but it's a date, isn't it?
What do you want to know?
I don't know. Everything. What you were like as a little boy, what got you into feet, what's the best thing that's ever happened to you, present company accepted, or the worst, present company accepted.
How could you be the worst?
Well, tell me what is then. You know too much about me. Makes me feel...
Exposed.
Well, I'd like to even things up a bit. Is that a bad thing? Well, it's just that if I asked everybody in this restaurant to guess what you do for a living, nobody would get it.
I like that.
Well, so do I, but you can't blame me for being curious.
I had a sort of road to Damascus moment. I wish I could say it was up an Indian mountainside where a guru passes healing philosophies onto me.
And the truth?
I was on a London to Glasgow express coach.
Coach?
I found myself across from this woman. She was heading up to identify her son. He died on his first day at college.
Oh, dear.
I know. She'd not eaten, not slept. Pretty delirious. I tried talking to her, but it made her worse, not better. She ended up screaming at me to get away from her. It was awful.
Well, when you're going through something like that...
I felt utterly useless. Then this woman came from the back of the bus. Didn't ask anything or mention what had happened. She said to the woman she looked exhausted and would she like to lie at the back of the bus and try and relax a bit. And if she wanted, she could give her feet a rub. Pretty low-key.
Don't think I'd have agreed to that.
To be honest, I think she just wanted to get away from me. So, she went up the back, laid down, and the other woman started working on her feet. I watched. She knew exactly what she was doing. It was like watching a spring uncoil. She'd suddenly cry, and then relax, and cry.
Like I did.
Sometimes I think talking takes people round in circles. Takes us away from where we want to be. Sometimes it's got to be something physical.
Don't waste your breath on it. You did! This place was tidy when I left.
Never said anyone were visiting. Matter of fact, she said no one were.
Hi, David.
Clear it up.
He's seen it now. What difference does it make?
If I invite someone back for coffee, I don't expect to find this.
You mean coffee as in sex?
Upstairs, now!
What, me or him?
David!
You've just told me to clear it up. How can I if I go upstairs? You can't have it both ways.
Look, Al, maybe we should catch up at work, eh? It's probably not a great time, and we're both up early.
Yes, of course. Thank you. It was lovely.
See you tomorrow.
So they were just a mate?
Get out of my sight.
Sorry I'm early. I can walk round the block if you're not ready.
No. I'm as ready as I'll ever be.
I'll say. You look sensational. Everything does.
Thank you. I'll take that.
Oh dear, you're not quite ready.
What?
Come here.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
I'll open the wine.
What?
Yeah, it's turkey.
You don't laugh enough.
Not had much to laugh about lately.
I'd like to change that.
Oh, that's easy.
It's my night off.
Is that all the washing up? It's your choice. Oh, that is so nice. It must be bad for me.
It's all good. But I don't just do feet. What's wrong?
Nothing. I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry. I rushed things. I misread.
No. You didn't. I want to. I can't.
You don't have to explain.
No. It's not you. It's me. I can't.
Come on.
No.
You don't have to explain.
No. It's not you. I can't.
Come on.
No.
You're upset. I can't possibly leave you like this.
Just go.
I'll call you.
Can I talk to you?
You weren't after the way I've carried on.
I owe you an apology.
You don't. I should have been more sympathetic.
There's no need.
Look, everything came out wrong. I didn't mean to hassle you, and I'm sorry about this morning. There were too many people around. I bottled it.
No. I know what will happen. I can't help it. I don't think we should see each other again. I'm sorry.
They'll be all right.
I'm glad you came.
Why are we here?
Well, if you don't like it...
Gail,
Do we have to do this now?
if you want there to be a later, we do.
Are we ready to order?
Not yet.
Starving me into submission.
I want to know where I stand. I know you feel bad about Martin leaving.
I feel envious, Phil. Martin and I have worn our jaws out talking about moving on, whatever that is. Only he's actually done something about it.
So I have Martin to thank for this.
No, you've got David to thank, actually. We had a little heart-to-heart this morning. Cut a long story short, I'm a very unhappy person. I've only got myself to blame.
Boy's having a rough time.
He's right. So now you know why I'm here. What's your excuse?
I'm hungry. One more bit.
You said that last time.
Please?
No way. Well, is that it? Are you going to give up?
What do you want me to do?
For a start, you could say something nice.
Your hair looks nice.
It looks like I've had an argument with a brush. I'm sorry, but you're going to have to do better than that.
I'm no good at giving compliments.
Glad to hear it. Amazing.
I don't think I like this new you. The old Gail would have shared.
The old Gail wouldn't have been here in the first place. Count yourself lucky.
I am lucky. Don't think for a second I don't know it.
Go on, then. Hey! Something.
Is it gone?
Let me do it. I've had a lovely evening. Thank you.
Me too.
Cliche moment, I'm afraid, but, would you like to come in for a coffee?
Just keeps me awake.
Then have it in the morning.
Are you sure about this?
So, I don't...
I'm reading this.
Won't you be cheeky? I'm going to be late for school. Can you see who that is?
I can't hurry up and answer the door.
I'll go.
Cheers, Phil, you're a top man.
Hi, Jason.
I hope I'm not too early.
No, you'll be out of your hair in 10 minutes. Thanks for doing that.
My pleasure.
You got a busy day?
Oh, the usual. What's so interesting, David? As long as it works.
Then whatever turns you on, Phil. Going out of a widow of a serial killer does it for you. Go for it, I say. Don't mind what anybody else thinks. Best get ready for school. Don't want to be late, do I?
If you'd asked me to dinner?
Yeah, fine, thanks.
My pleasure.
Morning.
Morning.
Finished with the bathroom? Yeah. OK, well, you go first and I'll follow you.
OK.
There's, tea in the pot, toast on the table.
Why does she have to let him stay overnight? Why can't she tell him when to go home?
Oh, grow up, David, you know why.
Oh, yeah, it's the same reason why you're chasing Grimshaw.
Shut up, David.
Are you two arguing again? Always bickering about something. What is it this time?
Nothing.
Sure, David, he set upon me.
Keep it over. He's 14 and half your size.
I'm telling you, that's what happened.
You're a liar, like your cheating brother.
Hang on, Gail. Calm down. Look, I saw this incident.
Well, great. So you can tell the policewoman.
Well, the thing is, it's like Jason said.
What?
David started hitting Jason. Jason was just trying to keep him off when he fell down. And that's the truth.
Thank you, Phil. Do you still want to pursue your complaint, Mrs. Platt?
No.
And do you want to lay a complaint?
No. I'd just like to have my tea in peace.
I'll say good night then.
I'll put tea on.
Shall I walk you to your door?
No. No, thank you. What do you want for your tea?
Don't know, whatever.
Oh, well, you say that now, but you'll be the first to complain if it's not what you want.
Hello, Gail.
You better come in.
Oh, great. Tell me when it's safe to come down.
You don't have to go and hide up there. Stay here.
What, with him here? I don't think so.
You let us down.
I wasn't going to lie for him.
Then you should have stayed out of it.
And let Eileen's boy take the flak for something he didn't do.
If you knew half the things she and that lot have done to us.
You really believe I should have kept stum?
Yes, I do.
So, how far should I have let it go? Should I have seen him up in court?
It wouldn't have come to that.
What about prison?
No, of course not. It's a question of loyalties.
You want me to cover up for him? That's misplaced loyalty. You're doing him no favours.
I'm doing my best.
The boy's 14 years of age. It's about time he took responsibility for his own actions.
Well, he's had a tough time of it lately. Martin leaving and everything.
That's no excuse.
He needs to know I'm on his side.
When I was a boy, I saw things no kid should ever have to see, but I still... Don't ask.
Then you, more than anybody, should know what he's going through.
But I still knew the difference between right and wrong.
And so does David.
I was only saying...
Don't you dare cast judgment on my son. He's had more grief in his life than I have. You might read about pain and hurt in your psychology book, but my son's lived through it. He was bound and gagged and driven into a canal by a man he thought he could trust. He thought he was going to die. We all did. God knows what that's done to him.
I'm not a kid, all right?
It's been an upsetting time for your mum with you fighting and everything.
Oh, not all this again.
If you just tell us what it was about.
You're never going to leave this alone, are you?
Well, maybe we can help.
Right, do you want to know what happened? I'll tell you. Grimshaw said he's glad Billy died. Happy now?
What?
He said Billy were better off in his grave than living with us lot.
No. I can't. Oh, David.
So now you know. I was fighting because I was trying to defend this family.
I'm sorry.
But even that's wrong. She's under the table. She'll write first on her all night.
I don't blame her having to put up with you.
Hiya, cutie pie. This is your wee house. Can I come in?
Hey, what's up, sweetie?
Something's upset you, hasn't it? Do you want to tell Nana?
What is it, sweetheart?
I don't like Jason.
Well, I know Jason and David had a silly fight, but that's all over now.
Oh, she's tired. I'll take her up.
I don't like Jason to be my daddy.
That's neat.
Well, where's this come from? Is this down to you?
No.
David, will you take her upstairs, please?
You're not going to let him go up.
I'll come and tuck you up in a minute. Well?
So, I'm seeing Jason, so what?
Oops. Well, I know Jason and David... Oh, just look at her, strutting down the street like an alley cat.
Gail, what's the point in getting your hair off about it? The more you make out it's a big deal, the more she'll...
What's it got to do with you?
Well, I'll thank you to keep your mouth shut. If you're not poisoning Beth's mind, you're constantly arguing. I don't know what's got into you.
This family, that's what's got into me.
Yeah, and she's not the only offspring I'm disgusted with. Manipulating a 5-year-old.
Right. Shall we eat?
She's done it before, you know. And it caused mayhem then. She was with his brother for ages. The gay one I told you about. It's like the monsters over there.
The thing I can't get my head around is...
I'm not really hungry.
And why is that, I wonder? Is it because you've got butterflies in your stomach? Is that because you're in love? Or because you're doing something bad?
You never like my boyfriends, do you?
I like Scooter.
You're a right wimp.
David, finish that upstairs, will you?
Yeah?
Upstairs, quickly.
I'll just...
So, Jason's your fella, is he?
That's right.
And what does Violet have to say on the matter? What does Violet have to say on the matter?
I don't know.
Because actually, he's already her fella, isn't he? I mean, how many girlfriends has he got?
Not a girl.
Oh, so why are you behaving like one?
You like him when you get to know him.
That's what you said about Todd, and look where that got
Oh,
you.
he's different from Todd.
Oh, so this is about sex? That little thing you can't do without? Well, you should be good at it. You've been at it since you were 13.
He's going to tell Violet. He's just waiting for the right moment.
You stupid girl.
What?
How many women the world over have trotted out that little line? Hollow words, Sarah. I thought you were better than that. I know you're better than that.
Stop shouting at me.
What's it going to take to get through to you? He's making a mug of you.
No, he's not. He loves me.
Don't make me laugh.
It's true.
Did he say that to you?
He doesn't have to.
And I thought you were intelligent. I did. What planet was I on?
Mum, do you ever get that...
Do you have to make such a racket, David?
I'm trying to get the taste of that dinner out my mouth.
It was very good of Phil to cook for us, and the fish was lovely.
I suppose I should be grateful it weren't deep-fried Mars bar.
Actually, I'm a... Because he's letting stupid little irritations get in the way. Luckily, times have changed.
Oh, stay!
They had the run of the place. Congratulations.
Jason wants his flaming head testing.
Yeah, Sarah will need something else testing, jumping into bed with him.
Scooter, Todd...
Yeah, we had it tested after Todd, don't you worry. Thought it better under the circumstances.
My son wrestled with being gay.
He broke her heart. No doubt Jason will do the same.
It's Violet who's heartbroken. I mean, lovely, beautiful, doesn't sleep around.
Sarah never recovered from Todd, another product of your non-parenting.
Oh, you mean Oxbridge Todd? Yeah, really messed up there.
Come on, Gail, don't rise to it.
How is Borstal David, by the way? Heard he was sent home drunk from school. I mean, that's when he's not telling coppers a pack of lies.
David's been through the ringer.
Yeah, and Sarah's been through half the lads in Weatherfield.
And Todd's been through the other half.
That's it, come on!
Do you know, I wouldn't mind if my Jason was gay. It meant it kept him away from your leech of a daughter.
What right
Leave
is
it!
She's got no
For
right.
For God's sake, woman, come on, drop it. Just drop it.
Oxbridge Todd.
Pretty impressive. Don't imagine he grew up with many books in that house.
He never made it to Oxford. Never made it past flaming Canal Street. Too much of a tortured soul. Mind you, you would be, wouldn't you? With a mother like that.
Ease up, eh?
Talks about my children.
Yes, in the same glowing terms you used about her kids.
Whose side are you on?
Why do you think I dragged you away from yet another pointless slanging match?
We're supposed to be making life difficult for them, not providing room service.
They had a night of passion. They're consenting adults.
Well, they'll never have my consent.
Be fair. Eileen's as unhappy about this as you are.
So why is it open house over there?
I say, let them get on with it before it destroys your relationship with your daughter.
Spoken like a true bachelor. It just doesn't work like that when you're a parent. You wouldn't understand.
All right.
Well, of course single mums don't have it easy. The fact she's raised two feckless good-for-nothings is more than a coincidence.
What?
Latchkey kids for the first 16 years of their life.
Whilst Mum brought home the bacon.
Ooh. She brought home a lot more than that.
Hello. How's Audrey getting on with her new chap?
Yeah, fine. Thanks, Betty. At the moment.
Good. It's up by a bonfire night. Sent home a Christmas card a fortnight ago.
That's what I call organised.
Oh, hardly, love. I mean, I only buy about 3 presents these days, you know. My longest job is checking on my Christmas card list. Seeing who's died.
Ho, 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 to yeah. You sure he isn't poorly? Well, I take it that this has happened before, seeing as you're ringing me. Yeah, I'll try to get to the bottom of it. Thank you. David's walked out of school.
I am not trying to prove anything.
Too busy to help your own son. Oh, well, you obviously can't let her down. He can't come over to see David because it's Robin's staff do.
If that's his attitude, you're better off without him. David would just pick up on him not wanting to be there. Say the right things to get rid of him. And Martin would go off feeling he'd done his bit. This way, his weekend will be ruined because he'll feel guilty about letting his son down.
But how does that help me with David?
If David's looking for attention, calling in the cavalry in the shape of his dad is giving him just that.
What if it's more than attention-seeking?
What David probably needs is his mum to lay down the law to show him you're taking notice.
So I should have laid into him in the street in front of the world and his brother.
What's that?
Cheese on toast with Worcester sauce.
Did she make you that?
Would that be Gail? No, amazingly, I made it myself.
So you have? What, breakfast, dinner, tea, and now supper? Yeah.
Not every day, no.
So Bethany... You usually do.
Oh. Hello, Phil.
Hi.
Come in. This is an unexpected surprise.
That's what I said when I walked through the front door today. Or should I say, waded through the front door.
No.
Burst pipe in the flat upstairs. Whole ceiling's come down.
Oh, no, Phil. Give me a coat.
6 days until Christmas. My flat's like the wreck of the Titanic.
But did you manage to salvage anything? I mean, what about all your stuff?
Luckily, my academic stuff's at the university. But the water's even seeped into all the wardrobes and cupboards. The only dry clothes I have are the ones I have on.
I take it you're insured.
No, aye. But until the ceiling dries out, They can't re-plaster. It's bad enough living downstairs from a heavy metal fan, but there's a great gaping hole in the ceiling.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't laugh.
I did. Then I cried. Ran the whole gamut of emotions. Self-pity, rage, before finally settling on desperation.
What are you going to do?
Move in with a heavy metal fan? Pray that some kind soul takes pity on me?
Oh, well, of course, if you need to stay here the night.
Might be a bit longer than that, actually, Gail.
I think...
Tea?
You got to do a new washing now and all.
She's too busy doing yours.
What's in the bag, job? A lot of foot spars.
Don't knock 'em. Ideal Christmas gift. This here is my worldly goods. Gail?
Thought I'd move these into David's room when he's tidied up, make a bit of space.
You moving him in?
For a few days.
Temporary. Till his flat's dried out.
Oh, did you spill a cup of tea?
Batty upstairs neighbour left the bath running. For an hour.
Place is awash.
And you've seen this, have you?
Look on the bright side. I don't snore and I cook a mean Christmas dinner.
We caught him trying to break into a flat.
I was looking through a window.
After climbing 3 walls to get into the back garden.
What flat? Where? We thought he was at football practice with his mates.
Portland Street, ground floor.
My flat?
See, I told you.
You can verify this, can you?
Of course I can. Look.
And you are?
Philip Nail. Gail, David's mother and I are seeing one another.
He said he'd gone looking for you.
Did he?
Most people use their doorbell.
David's not most people.
I couldn't get an answer, so I tried round the back.
That's when your neighbours saw him. Luckily, we were round the corner on another job.
Oh, total waste of time.
We've got to check things out.
Oh, yes, of course, and we're glad of it, aren't we?
Glad? Aye.
Right. We'll leave it at that for now.
Thank you.
Try me on the mobile next time.
I will.
Yeah.
Told you.
I didn't even know you knew my address.
Answer the question.
I've told you.
Phil was here. You knew that.
That's why he went round. Case to try.
Look, it were a dump. There's not worth robbing.
David!
Well, you didn't go round to empty the dehumidifiers.
That's it. You were checking up on him lying about the place being flooded. Oh, David.
What have I ever done to you?
Do you want a list?
OK, so you don't trust me?
No, it's me he doesn't trust. Do you?
I'm looking out for you.
David!
Most mothers would be grateful.
We're helping Phil out in a crisis. I'm not moving him in by the back door. Look, having him here makes me happy. It makes me feel safe. Is that such a bad thing? You did a daft thing for the right reasons. Tell me you'll think twice about it in the future.
Yeah.
Promise.
Mum, I promise, yeah.
Apologise to Phil.
Sorry, Phil. Can I go now? There's half hour left of training.
Address?
Don't know.
You didn't leave it lying around. It's not in your address book.
Can't remember. Don't think I wrote it down. Wasn't sure it was going to last.
So he must have followed me home sometime. Or gone rummaging in my pockets.
Oh, come on.
How else?
Well, it was a stupid thing to do. I'm not excusing it.
It's not normal behaviour, Gail.
He's a teenage lad.
And if he hadn't been stopped?
Well, he'd have seen the state of the flat and come back home with soggy shoes and his tail between his legs.
Maybe. Or maybe he'd had a good poke round, done some serious damage.
No, he wouldn't.
You think I'm being paranoid?
Well, he's no criminal. He's a normal lad who's had an abnormal experience. It's made him overprotective. Worse ways to treat a mother.
No, I think every time he mentions the word Hellman, bingo, green light, doors open, birds tweet, and he does what the hell he likes.
You of all people think that.
That's how I see it. He knows which buttons to press, and you're quite happy to let him press them.
You must let me read that dissertation sometime. You've obviously grasped the subject in real depth.
Gail.
For a man with no children and no idea.
I'll just be a sec. If my head wasn't screwed on, I'd forget it.
Here, you'll need this.
Gail, I don't...
No, it's okay. I've got a spare in my desk.
You sure about this?
Oh, it's only a key. It's not like we're exchanging wedding rings. Well, you know what I mean.
David's not going to like this.
Tough. It's my home. And it's... It's my home. And it's yours. Let's get back.
See you later.
Oh,
he's looking a bit bare.
This isn't going to get you into trouble, is it?
Trouble's my middle name.
Funny, I thought it was David's. I saw him with the police the other day.
It was a misunderstanding, that's all. I suppose Sarah told you what happened?
Never said. I never asked. I'm not the nosy type. But don't let that stop you.
The police thought he was trying to break into my flat. It's stupid. He thought I was lying about the flat so I could move in. He wasn't really trying to break in.
Wouldn't put it past him.
I believe him.
Word to the wise, never underestimate a Platt. Sorry. Shouldn't have said that. Not keeping you from anything, am I?
Is that your way of saying get out?
I'm glad you're here. I need some help with that tree.
Life just ain't fair sometimes.
Todd's not coming home. We used to do this together. I love Christmas. Me, I could take it or leave it. But he used to make it special. You know, when he was 6, he was this expert about the North Pole, and he drew this brilliant picture about Santa's house. I've still got it somewhere. And when Jason told him that he wasn't real, he was heartbroken. Good at that, our Jason.
I'm sorry.
It's not your fault, love. End of the day, it's between them.
And Sarah.
I don't hate Sarah. I mean, goodness knows she's been through her fair share of heartache. It's just hard sometimes. I miss him. Where did that come from, eh?
That's my problem, really. I mean, I look at Nick and Sarah and I see children.
Don't all parents?
I mean, take this business with Sarah and Jason. It's bound to end in tears.
If that's true, then there's nothing you can do about it, is there?
It's not that simple. I wish it were.
Life's as simple as you make it, Gail.
Please don't give up on me, Phil. I know I've got baggage.
We all do. The trick is to not carry it all at once.
And I know things are going to be difficult. I'm glad you're staying.
I am too.